What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Davion Cena. I'm coming back at you with another video, and we finna talk about season 2 Euphoria. We finna give a whole review of the whole entire season. But I want to talk about this season finale. I think this season finale was one of the best season finales I done ever watched on a television show. You can say I haven't watched enough television to say that. I don't care about none of that. That was a crazy finale. Euphoria season 2 finale aired last night at 9 p.m. and I was in tune with every moment of it. I had like my ass was at the edge of my, not literally, but my ass was at the edge of my seat watching this series. I mean, we got a lot of unpacking that was going on. Well, there was a lot of unpacking, and things got really action packed too. Now, unfortunately, there was a major character depth, and we didn't expect him to be major because his character arc is pretty. And you know, just thinking about it, it just makes me feel away because, like, why so soon? But in the moment, it was the moment that was needed. So maybe Euphoria won't go on for so long. You know how most seasons, most series, they go on for 4, 8, 20 seasons, and they become lackluster at season 8, and it's still just going on and going on. So maybe the whole play was one of the most brilliantly well-written segments of the series. I mean, just as a play along, I would pay good money to watch that play, and I actually mean it. I will watch that play just to see all the bullshit going on, all the scandalous shit going on. It was crazy. I mean, everyone got fessed up, especially Nate, especially Cass. Now, at first, when I first seen the previews for this episode in particular, I thought everyone in the school, not in the school, but in the crew and their friendship was going to be mad at Lexi. But understand that Lexi is an observant person. She sees what she sees. She just stands on the sidelines observing, and how she views her friends is, you know, it's pretty accurate. I mean, you see how she had her own mother portrayed, which was by Ethan. Shout out to Ethan. He did his thing. You seen how he just embodied every role, every important role that, you know what I'm saying? And what she and the thing about, and then things that she had about Cassie and Nate, I mean, it was just straight up classic, man. Now I feel bad for poor Cassie. No, I don't. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't even say the F-bomb on my YouTube videos. That's how you know I really like that. Yo, she is a whole treesh. A whole treesh. How you gonna sit up and mess with your best friends, man, like that? Talking about they wasn't even together. It doesn't matter. You know we always get back together. You know, but anyway, we see Rue in the theater. She knows they making eye contact. Rue and Jules going back at each other, you know. And you know, Jules, she wants to get back on Rue's side, you know what I'm saying? But nah, not yet. It's gonna take some time to heal. However, there was a flashback scene where Elliot and Rue are having an interaction. They're talking about forgiveness and everything like that. How Elliot actually saved her life from ODing when he told Jules to tell her mother, you know what I'm saying? But it's still gonna take a bit longer for Jules to be forgiven by Rue, because you know that was the first love, and they had like a really deeper connection with each other. And you know, yeah. And you know what I mean, to be real, I mean, you can say that Jules, I mean, had great intention, but still, that wasn't it. It wasn't none of your business to go out and spread whatever you just spread out there. It wasn't even spreading. I mean, you just told your best friend's business. I don't think that's right. Anyway, God, Jesus, man. Whew. I want to talk about this scene. I know I was supposed to talk about this shit at the end, but I want to talk about this right now while it's still fresh in my memory. Well, it's not that it's possible for it not to be fresh. It's one of the most stained, but anyway, the shootout scene between Ashtray and the boys. Now, something told me that Ashtray was gonna get it, that he was gonna be the one to you know, go. But at the same time, I mean, I'm thinking, well, it couldn't be Ashtray. And I'm thinking the whole Hollywood cliche trope where the big homie would take the bullet for the little homie, or the guy would take the bullet for the girl. You know, nah, fuck that. Nah, Ash went out with a bang. He went out with a bang. He was like up in the up in the toilet, not in the toilet. He was up by the tub, posted, and he was letting that thing go. I'm not, you can't even lie. He was letting that thing go, man. That boy is truly a G. You can't do nothing you can do can get past him. And he's only like 12 or 15 or something like that. Like between one of those ages, man. All for his big brother Faz, man. And once he heard that flashbang, he thought it was a gun. Yo, he just went crazy. And I thought it was a well choreographed scene. I mean, the gunfire sounded realistic. It was very intense. Can you just imagine first getting shot and then being in the midst of gunfire, bullets zipping past you? It was just a very sad scene. Being that, you know, yeah, he went out like a G, but he lost his life at such a young age. And Fess, I hope y'all stop by the hospital to get Fess fixed all up. I refuse to believe that Fess is gone. Fess is not, he's not out of here. He's not going, but he is facing some jail time. I mean, yo, this is going to be really crazy for season 3. Now, we get Maddie. Which one's Maddie? Cassie coming down the stage like, yo, she is pissed. So she just embarrasses her whole sister in front of everyone. And then you get Lexi's mama coming up trying to regulate everything, trying to play everything off. I mean, that's a hell of a way to conduct a play. And then one of the most funniest scenes is when her character, the person portraying her, was singing, "Oh, I love the F everything." That shit took me out, and that, yo, I would have attacked Shorty too. And then you see Maddie in the crowd. She jumped right up, jumped on Cassie. First, smacked the right out of her, and then banged her face up against the wall. I mean, like, a part of me felt bad, but it was satisfying seeing her get violated like that. I'm sorry. Now, I want to talk about Nate. Now, as much as I dislike Nate as a character, I seen a bit of redemption between, and here's the reason why. At first, I thought he was about to put a bullet in that dude's ass. I thought he was going to put a bullet in his father's ass. I really thought that, but that's not the case. He did it the more smarter way, and he basically just told his father about himself, heart to heart. Had a conversation, let him know how he felt, told him that, yo, I'm just like you. You are who you are. I don't think you're ever gonna change. Shows him the flash drive. It's over. It's nothing you can do. And I'm glad that Cal is being taken care of, that he's finally being brought to justice, because what he did to his family, and it was just awful. That amount of trauma that you can pass on to your children can go very unnoticed if you're not careful. And it just goes to show you how certain traumas and mentalities pass on from each family, you know what I'm saying, each generation. And it's just sad. So hopefully, maybe, I'm not saying he's going to be a character fave of mine, but hopefully there can be some kind of redemption. I don't even want him to go back to either Maddie or Cassie. He doesn't need Cassie. And he just needs to leave Maddie alone and just live. Everyone just live their life. And towards the episode, we get to Jules and Rue having a conversation. She professes her love to her. And, you know, all she can do is just give her a kiss and a hug back. She did mention that when she was talking with Elliot that it was going to take a bit longer. And it's totally understandable. Hopefully they can reconcile. And we hear a voiceover of Rue talking about her, you know, just some deep talk about how she thought she was in love with Jules, and how she thought she had found love for the first time, and how she had stayed sober. My thing is this: I already know if it's gonna be a season 3, she's not gonna be sober. We get a profound scene, well, a yet sentimental scene when Rue is reading a letter that she wrote to her father um, during the funeral after his death, and it was incorporated into the play. Some of the most key moments in Lexi's life was incorporated into the play, and no one was offended. Everyone felt it, and towards the end, when you see everyone coming together at the end, and it was kind of like I don't want to say, I don't know, but it was just funny seeing them come together at the play. They all taking pictures together, and it's supposed to represent the actual crew, but the actual crew is pretty fractured. I don't know with this whole thing after the fight, after the play, if this gonna divide people into different groups within each other. But this play is definitely gonna yeah, for season 3, this play right here is definitely gonna be talked about, and it's definitely gonna have an impact. Now, that's my review for episode 10, the season finale. Quick review on the Euphoria season 2 overall. Yo, bro, this has been one of the most craziest seasons yet. I mean, they really outdid themselves, from the writing, the cinematography, the score, the music choice, the choice of people, the choice of people to play these characters. It was just everything. I felt like everyone unpacked a lot of things. Everything was just being unpacked. Yeah, I mean, the from rape, from depression, drug abuse. I mean, it was nothing short of an incredible season. The acting was just top notch from every person that graced the screen. Killed it. I'm talking about, they just gave it their all. I don't know what they was smoking on set. I don't know how they was studying their lines. I don't know what kind of method acting that they used to get them prepared to play these roles. But yo, let's give everybody in the Euphoria cast a round of applause. Give them their flowers now. Because if I see Maddie in another movie somewhere, I'm about to go see it. If I see any of these actors in anywhere, I'm definitely going to go support. I mean, they really put their foot into it. Shout out to Sam Levinson. Shout out to Drake for being an executive producer on this. It's just one of the, yeah, this show is definitely here to stay. Not for long, though, because I don't want them to draw out the storyline. I mean, just for every episode was just had you just like that. I gotta get a new stand, but it just grabbed you, and it just had you at the edge of your seat. And there was no dull moment throughout the season at all. There's not one. I don't think there's any episodes that I dislike. I have to watch it again to make sure that's how I feel about it. But I mean, this was definitely a well written season. Definitely intense. Definitely dark. There was a lot more going on. And yeah, I really enjoyed this season. I can't wait for season 3. I know we're in for wait. I don't know if it's gonna be in maybe like early 2023. That's what I read. That's what they was hoping for. But maybe these stars that's in the show is probably gonna start getting other gigs everywhere. And you know how that is. You see Atlanta. But that's my review for season 2. I enjoyed every episode. I enjoyed every moment of it. And I look forward for season 3, man. And hopefully we have all of our questions answered. Hopefully we can see what happened with Faz. Hopefully we can see how Nate is gonna what his character arc is gonna be. We gonna see. I'm definitely, yeah. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Drop any comments below if anything that I missed, anything that I didn't go over, or anything you want me to brush up on, or any opinions. But I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy.